Hey guys, welcome back to a new episode of Skybees. Before we get into it, I would like to ask you all to please like and subscribe. Also leave comments for me down in the comments below. In addition, check out the description where there's links to my Twitter, Twitch, and Discord. Twitch for live streams when they happen, Twitter for updates on videos and live streams, and of course Discord just hang out and chat with me in the community. You know. So, that's all out of the way. Let's get into what you actually came to see today, which is some progress. Sadly, more progress. Well, I would have preferred to have made more progress than we have, but we have not. So, the one thing that I want to just clean up real quick is I want to do this because we have everything for it, and we might as well get it out of the way. There we go. And we're not going to use it for now because, like I said, our power generation is not good enough. So it causes us some problems because as soon as we start charging it to full will completely drain our network. So we need to improve power generation for sure. But first things first today, I want to try and... this is the dance one, right? Yeah, okay. I want to do a little bit of applied energistics for myself mostly, just to make life a little bit easier. I want to... Where is it at? Is there even a tab for it as quests? Oh, it doesn't appear so. Oh, sorry. I don't know what that noise was. Hopefully nothing important. Where is it at? So we need one of these. This is not super expensive. We can take that. So let's put that. I think we need some kind of security terminal as well. 16K, engineering processor, ME chest. It's not the end of the world. Is there anything else we're going to need to set this up? Oh, obviously, an actual wireless. Is there a wireless crafting terminal in this? I think that might be an add-on mod, so I don't know if it's in here. So I may have to search that, but let me first just quickly tag that so that I know that I need to make it. And I think we also need... No, we don't need that. For some reason I thought we needed that. Boosters are actually pretty cheap in this pack. Refined storage has the wireless crafting grid. Yep. Okay. Well, that is going to be what that's going to be. So yeah, we'll add this at least. Just need to make that. So we're going to dense. We're going to need what? 2 receivers. Let's get those. Let's just bash those out real quick. These won't take long. Throw those back in the network. We need that glass stuff. I forgot what this is. Oh, it's just exerted stuff. So we just need to make 8 of those. Then we're going to need some circuits. This is going to need some cores. So we're going to need crafting recipe worth of those, and then a crafting recipe worth of the... What did I just make? Annihilation. I need formation too. Made 2 crafting recipes just to be safe. Do I have no aluminum? I thought I had at least 1 left over. This is more than anything just a convenience thing for me. Let's make 2 recipes of those so we don't have to make them again. think we need at least 3 of these because I think we need one for that. Oh, we don't need one for that. Okay, so we're gonna need some calculation processors. So that should be craftable. An engineering processor. So we need a calculation. Or is it 2 calculations? 2 calculations and an engineering. And then we're going to need this. Okay. I will quickly jump and do that. And then I'll bring you guys back. Oh, actually, before we do that, I should check this and see if it's gotten me any ink sacks yet. It still has not. What is this? Fortune 2. That's very good. I'm telling you, this is probably the best unintentional build I've ever done in Minecraft, building this little setup. It doesn't use that much power, and it's bringing in some pretty good stuff, I'd say. So yeah, we'll be right back once I have all the stuff we need to do our wireless setup, and then we'll look at probably whatever we're going to do next. I actually don't know. Something. Probably another quest line. Maybe we'll do some mechanism. That'd be fun. All right. So, yep. All right, guys. We're back. So, I think I have everything together now. Let's hope. There's our dense cell. There's our wireless terminal. I'm surprised this is not a quest, to be honest. Let me double check and make sure we're not missing a quest. But it didn't appear to be one when I looked. Nope. Does not appear as though it's a quest. So, I guess we're just going to make these and not worry about it then. Okay, so forgot this is going to require. Oh, I'm still making them over here. Well, not making them, but they were crafting. Also, whatever's left of these will get turned into... Actually, before we do anything else... Oh, yeah, you need the... Crap. Well, I will make those later. So we'll leave one of them aside for that. Nice. Just gonna make as many of these as we can. Oh, crap. Well, luckily there's a bunch more calculation processors running right now. I think I made almost a full stack. Or I was crafting almost a full stack. I think this should be enough to finish off what we were doing. What I was saying is I'll make housing for them. We're going to put all these in as at least 16Ks. Aside from one that I'm saving as a 1K because I want to get, there's a quest for making a 1K storage disk. So I need to get that. So yeah, that is a plan for future. Well, not for future, but I'll do that off camera. It's not a big deal. So we just need one of these to do this. And that's the security terminal out of the way. And of course. So the next project I want to work on today, once we have this little bit of wireless stuff set up, is doing some let's put this downstairs. I think that cable, we have 1, 2, 3 4 things on it. This is going to add 2 more things. That shouldn't be an issue. Because I think these support 8. Okay, and then we just need to bind this to our network. And then let it charge up a little bit. And now we have access. Cool. All right. So now that we have that, we won't have to constantly run back to the network when we need stuff. What's the farthest range out it gets us at? Okay, it's out of range there. Oh yeah, it's gonna need some range upgrades. Those don't look too expensive. What is this stuff? Ender dust. Oh. Ender pearl. Forgot a stack is only 16. Pull like 2 stacks out. There should be more than enough of this. We'll just throw them in the crusher. There we go. So getting back. Oh yeah, we're out of room. Let's do these range upgrades first and then we'll worry about it. I was going to say what we're going to work on today is some mechanism. Mostly. We're doing some applied energistics right now, but after this is done, we're just going to do some mechanism until the end of the episode. Because I want to get those mechanisms machines as fast as I possibly can, just because it'll make my life easier. Throw that in there. I forgot I can't craft in there. I need to come in here. Make a stack of range upgrades. I don't know if this is going to actually kill power. If it does, I might have to decrease it. I don't know how many I actually need. How much? What does this do? Is this going to drain our network? I mean, I'd imagine it works all the way out here now. Yeah. But how's our power doing? Seems fine. But actually, before I say that, I probably should check this cell, because this cell will drain first. Yeah, that's going down. Okay. So since that'll drain first and that's going down, I'm going to go over here. And how far out can I go with this? Definitely a lot shorter, but does it reach the corners of the plot? Yeah, it reaches the corners. That should be fine. It may not reach over in that far corner by the blood magic stuff, and if that's the case, it's not the end of the world. Is this maxed out? It is. Okay. And yeah, that's that. So that concludes our little bit of applied energistics today, and now we're going to move into the actual plans for the episode, which are some mechanism. Sadly, there's no quest for the stuff I just did, which kind of annoys me because I feel like that should be some kind of quest tree in here. So yeah, whatever. Mechanism. So there's a lot of things we can do in mechanism that we don't need to do at the moment. Like digital miner is obviously kind of useless to us. These cables, they're good, but we don't need them. Most of these upgrades we'll probably never use. We'll probably make them just for the... Other than the ones we already made, we'll make them just for the quest most likely. Unless we need them for something specific. So we want to get advanced tier upgrades. And we need how many of these? We need 5 of them. So these are just the basic control. Let's see what all of this we have and what all of it we need to make before I start. Okay, so it appears we have none of the stuff. Do we have any? Okay, so the basic circuits we're gonna need 10 of. We're gonna need 6, 8 times. Let's just make a stack of the enriched alloy or fused alloy. So we need iron. in dust form for some reason. Should get an osmium B since we're going to do this, but we'll do that later. It's not needed at the moment. Smelting factory. Oh, I forgot. Isn't this like the enriching factory or something? Oh, maybe it isn't. Nope. It just was because there was stuff in the output. Okay. I always feel like as soon as I start to record, the game goes to night. Kind of annoying. Sleep real quick. Most excited this week. You guys should be getting the first episode of a new series we're gonna run, which I'm very excited for. Playing a new game. Well, it's not a new game, but it's a game I haven't played in such a long time. It's always fun to go back and play those games you haven't played from forever. They're just, I don't know, there's just something special about certain games that either you haven't played in forever or you haven't played. Like, there's a bunch of games I've played in early access, especially with Steam, and I know a lot of people will find this happens to them all the time, and then I never go back to it just because I played a ton of it when it was in early access, and then I'm like, I don't really need to play any more of it now. Which is kind of sad because it's normally the games that I really like in early access that I end up doing that with. Oh, we need to put the osmium in the network to do this crafting. There's 5 of them. And the quest is complete. Now we just need to go over and, shift click them. Beautiful. They should still have a, I'm gonna say, they should still have, speed and energy upgrades. I forgot this compressing factory doesn't have either of those. Might look at getting those for it, but not today. Okay. What else do we need to do? Or to get, what do we need to do rather to get the next tier? Now that we have that done, what we should do with these is do this. And then the next tier is elite. And how is this made? So we need these reinforced alloys, which is infused alloy with enhanced diamond stuff. Compressing. Fusing. Enriching. Okay. Let's take a stack of osmium, make that, and then we'll probably take 2 stacks of iron and make, where's the infusing factory? Is this going down in power? No, it still seems fine, but is the network going down in power? That's the real question. I mean, I'm pretty sure that it's actually more efficient when you do that. Why am I not using my terminal? When we get the upgraded these, I don't think, if I'm remembering correctly, I think they do use some extra power, but they use the upgrades better as well. So I think they are more efficient, which power is definitely something we need to look at. What I'll likely do is just put in... Yeah, these are draining. Put in another 2 of these, or maybe a couple more of them. Really what I could do is put here and here. Could put water cables coming off, and then I could put ones there, one there, one there. I could put, what would that be? 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. Could go all the way up to 8 if I remove this system, which this is not super needed at the moment, so I could go up to 8. So yeah, that could be something to look at. And then of course you can, I guess that's a tessellation in a bunch of different ways, but that's just the way I thought of at the moment. Okay. And that's probably what I'll do after this episode is over. I will go get that together before the next episode, because it's kind of tedious to watch me just sit and craft that stuff all the time. So we're going to need diamonds, a stack of those. Actually, we probably don't even need a stack of them. Let's go with like half a stack. It doesn't really matter. We have both redstone and diamonds coming in en masse, but it's just nice not to waste a bunch of resources. So let's pull a stack of those out. So we can make the next tier, which is the elite tier, which needs us to get these. That's infusing. I need the enriching. Okay, dump. I don't know if this is even enough. Looks like it's gonna be enough. Yeah, just dump that out. Throw the redstone back in. Since redstone's what we use most of the time. And I'm not going past this tier for now. There's another tier above this, I know, but I feel like considering these ones are already going to put but extra strain on the network. Oh, I have a lot more of those than I thought I did. Oops. Sweet. 5 elite tier installers. Nice. Let's pick up all our machines so we can get the quests done. Doesn't matter what order to put deck down in, really. Now that that is done, these are all elite tier. That's cool. Now that pretty much clears out the majority of the quests. Like I said, there's ultimate tier, which this is obsidian, refined obsidian, which is a bit of a pain to get if I remember. Obsidian comes from, yeah, diamonds and a metallurgic infuser. Okay. So we're not gonna mess with that for now. We may in future take the infusing factory, and well, I know we will. We'll put in another. So we have one now. We'll need one for this. We'll need one for diamond. This is probably gonna wait until we automate stuff. This diamonds and like the refined obsidian. So yeah, that is definitely something for future once we're into automation, which we are not at that point yet. Nowhere near. Our network is still kind of tiny. All right. I think that's actually all we have time for today, sadly. We did make some good progress in this mechanism tree. Almost completely finished it. And yeah. Probably next time we're not going to do a bunch more mechanism. I feel like we've done enough mechanism for the moment. What we'll probably work on next time is either we're going to go into a little bit of extended crafting to try and get the next couple tiers of crafting tables so that we can start working on creative items, because that's kind of the end game. Or we might I was going to say we might check out RF Tools, but actually it's probably a bad idea to do that until we need it, since RF Tools is very expensive and power hungry, and we already have enough power problems. I guess we could look at Mechanism. I think it has a nuclear reactor. Or not nuclear, like a few, well, they may have a nuclear reactor as well, but I know they have like a fusion reactor or something crazy that generates a bunch of energy. So maybe we look at that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah. So for me, that's it this episode. We now have wireless networks. That's cool. And like I said, in between episodes, I will get us some, break this torch. I will get us some stuff together so that we can not worry about power during the episode and just focus on other stuff. So yeah, that's it for me today. I hope you all enjoyed. Please like and subscribe if you did, and have a good day. Goodbye, guys.